to the U.S. Census Bureau, 612,000 people moved to Texas between 2022 and 23. This influx to the Lone Star State means your neighbors to your left and right may not have the same sports team as your family. But let me tell you about this. There's a Midwest family living here in Central Texas. They created a podcast and it's amplifying their love of Indiana sports teams. Joining us today to talk about the All Indiana Sports podcast is the host and producer, Kevin Haw. Kevin.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for stopping by.
Thanks for having me.
Okay. Indiana.
Yep.
In Central Texas.
That's right. Yeah.
How in the world does that work?
Well, it's a dichotomy that has proved to be challenging, but we embrace it all the way.
All right. So talk to me about how long have you been here in Central Texas, by the way?
I think we moved around 22, June of 21, I believe. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then you brought your family, and your family is a part of the podcast. You're sort of representing the fam right now.
Yep.
Who else is working on it?
It started with my son, oldest son Liam, and then my wife jumped on board just recently to join in the fun along the way.
And where did you get the idea for this podcast?
So it started with my wife Alexa said, "You guys talk about Colts football so much, you should just hit record and do a podcast."
Huh.
And so we did, and we just recorded at our house until last year. Did that for 2 years, and then last year got picked up by the Rogue Media Network and did kind of expanded our programming. And then during the Colts offseason, the Pacers were doing really well. We expected that. Nobody else did. But then my wife again turned to me and goes, "Maybe you are doing the wrong team. Maybe you need to do more teams or a different team." And so we expanded to All Indiana Sports. So we cover Pacers, Fever, Indiana IU football is now good, basketball, all that kind of stuff.
Okay, so talk to me about some of the other things you talk about. Obviously, you're talking about the teams, but are there any other topics that you cover?
Right. So for the Central Texas viewer who's like,
come on, bring us in.
All right. So we cover fantasy football.
Okay.
Right? Fantasy football. We love it in our family, and so heavily involved in that. We're coming up on, in the next few weeks, we're going to do our annual football fashion episode, where we're going to pull my daughters in, and we're actually going to do this year we do something different every year. This is a blind react. Okay. We're going to show them the new uniforms for NFL teams this year and see their reaction. So that's an annual thing we do.
I like that.
Also throughout the NFL season, we have on Wednesday, the Unstable Pick 6. We'll pick 6 games from around the league and make our predictions. And it's never the easy ones. It's always, oh man, I don't know exactly who's going to win that. And we invite our viewers to be a part of that and things like that. And then, of course, hot topic right now, once she comes back from injuries, Caitlin Clark. Everybody loves a good Caitlin Clark story, and she's in Texas today. They're playing the Dallas Wings tonight. And then we also reference Texas teams here and there.
I was going to ask you, one, you've been here a while. I'm sure you probably have gotten to know your neighbors to some degree. What did they think about the podcast?
It's all in good fun, right? It's always good to see somebody with a Colts t-shirt out and about and connect with them.
Are there people with Colts?
There are, yes. And in fact, shout out to Derek Smith, who works with Baylor. Gotten to know him, and he's from Indiana, so we've kind of got our joined love of Colts and Pacers and our kind of childhood teams there.
Yeah, I'm not a big sports fan, but from what I've learned, Texas folks are die-hard fans. I mean, like, it's some serious stuff here.
Well, and to be fair, the Colts have a specific connection to Texas within their division because there are the Oilers that then became the Titans and then got replaced by, we don't even call them by their name. We refuse to because the Oilers hold such a special place, because I did live in Texas when I was little, in Missouri City. We just call them the team from Houston.
The team from Houston, come on!
And we periodically do a team from Houston update, which is a sarcastic pat on the back to the little brother of the AFC South. And so we have fun with the fact that we are in Texas, kind of in enemy territory. Also, lately we've said, hey, the Big D in Dallas
I was going to ask
Cowboys.
you, let's travel up north a little bit. What about the Cowboys?
The D stands for disappointment.
Oh,
and
no.
As of lately, it kind of stands for disaster, really. Sorry. Did you hear the Micah news? He wants out.
All I know is
sorry.
that every year I get dragged to the first game and it's hot and people are tailgating and everybody is so excited about the season ahead.
Yeah.
I can't be excited about the season ahead.
You can be excited, and you may be excited during the season, but I mean, recent history would prove that the playoffs are your kryptonite. If you're a Cowboys fan.
My goodness gracious. Talk about some of the other things that you guys are talking about on the podcast. And I love the uniforms. You've pulled me in with that one.
Yeah, there's lots of good ones, lots of iffy ones this year. But honestly, we already have had one game and one great uniform matchup. The blue on top for the Lions, the blue on the bottom for the Chargers. Great look. But we love to, have fun and talk about stuff, and we love to evoke the passion that is involved in sports, but also keep it family friendly, unlike some other Indiana podcasters.
Stop!
McAfee.
I was going to say though, where did your love of of sports come from? Like, how deeply rooted is it with you?
Indianapolis is a sports town, sports community, known as the amateur sports capital of the world. The NCAA headquarters is there. You have the Indy 500. My first house was 4 blocks away from the Indy 500.
And I was on the track too.
I was born in March,
Yes.
and in May I was in a carrier as an infant. Probably unsafe back in those days.
Nobody cared about
Nobody
those
cared
things
about
back
that. But I even got to work at the Indy 500, and so sports have deeply, intumately connected in our household.
Yeah, that's cool. Anything else you'd like for our audience to know about the podcast?
Just tune in, All Indiana Sports. We're on all the socials. We are Instagram and TikTok at All Indiana Sports. Twitter, apparently you can't have that long, so it's at All Indy Sports.
Well, we've got a QR code actually
go.
that is on the screen. All you have to do is scan the QR code it'll take you to, I believe, your YouTube.
Yeah.
Yes, where you've got your podcast. So, I mean, just a lot of wonderful things to look forward to. I mean, I myself, I don't know. I might kind of, tune in.
There you go.
Just
See?
Just to see
You never know.
going on
And then
there.
subscribe, because you never know.
You never know.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for stopping
got it.
by. All right, don't go away. We'll be right back.